maldito mindset.
Same scenario, win, 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 yeah, we on a roll. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, we like 10 and 0. I should probably tell them something that they didn't know. Back then we was down with nowhere to go. Might have been down, but we didn't fold. Now we running it like some intervals. Ooh, what now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, who? Us now. What you gon' do when we pull up on you? Like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when I come through you. Ooh, shut down. Shut down. Say, ooh, what now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, who? Us now. What you gon' do when we pull up on you? Like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when we come through you. Ooh, shut down. Ooh, shut down. Ooh, give me that crown. I need that now, right now. Ooh, don't make a sound. It's my time. You hear the crowd. Yeah, we need that rain. Me and my team. Deja vu, this here a dream. We done all seen 100 times over back when we was just teens. Now we going dumb, told them we the one. They would count us out, now we counting up the funds. Now without a doubt, they be throwing other ones. Like they was always rapping, I believe them if you want. Now they show love, came with it done. It is what it is, it isn't what it was. They all love to hate when it don't work out. Tell you that they always been down when it does. Look. Say, ooh, what now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, who? Now, what you gon' do when we pull up on you? Like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when we come through you. Ooh, shut down. Ooh, shut down. Say, ooh, what now? Tell me who you see when you look straight up. Like, wait, ooh, us now. What you gon' do when we pull up on you? Like, ooh, touchdown. You already know what it is when we come through you. Ooh, shut down. Ooh, shut down. We on a conquest, came a long way, look at the progress. I see no competition, it ain't no contest. You ain't in discussion, not even a prospect. Yeah, you better go and get to meditating. Yeah, we coming for you, no hesitation. Might as well call the league up, tell them put the trophy on reservation. Been going up, that's elevation. No holding back, no preservation. Treat off season like postseason, no days off, this dedication.
Game time, don't expect us to play nice. We got plans to take every record home. One thing you should know is how to.
Yeah, you better go and start meditating. Yeah, we coming for you, no hesitation. Look. Yeah, no holding back, no preservation, no off days, this dedication. Time, get out the way, we coming through. Check the hang time, been on top, ain't nothing new. A lot of talk, whole lot of noise, but ain't cutting through. Word on roll, you got a couple L's, you'll have another soon, don't sweat. Whole lot of sacrifice, no regrets. Whole lot of dubs, but ain't done yet. Say you the one, but ain't one yet. Running the game, ain't take one step. Hold up. Yeah, all emotions aside. There's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. How you gon' play when the game on the line?
Game time. Don't expect us to play nice. We got plans to take every record home. One thing you should know is how to.
Yeah, you better go and start meditating. Yeah, we coming for you, no hesitation. Look. Yeah, there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. How you gon' play when the game on the line? Came for the dirt, but it ain't no shame. Had to put the work in, grind day by day. All the blood, sweat, tears, no pain, no gain. I was ready for the moment and it came my way. Where the spotlight shine, where they say my name. It's the life I chose, the price I paid. A lot of sacrifices, every day I prayed. Hope it all pays off in the end. I'll play, I wanna win. Seen a lot of things, ain't been the same since. Worked too hard for this year, I'm convinced. Been on the brink, yeah, been on the fence. Now I'm this close to the win. When the chance came, now I didn't turn back. Loyal to the city, put the team on the map. Put the pedal to the floor, start running up stats. Yeah, that's facts. Yeah, you better go and start meditating. Yeah, we coming for you, no hesitation. Look. Yeah, there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide. How you gon' play when the game on the line?
to get it. I'm on the mission, snap any minute, casually winning. Stop tripping on me, stop dissing on me. Yeah, I got a dream, can't take it from me. My fire's burning, I'm always learning. Tell me where to go, man, I'm on a journey. Yeah, I can't explain it, I get excited. Keep it 300, King Leonidas. Strap in, cause it's gonna be a long ride. Working on me every single day and night. There comes a time when your worlds will collide. If it's holding you back, push it right to the side. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. I don't got the time, put me in, coach. I've been going hard, time to let it show. Everything raw, give it to me now. Let me have the spot, man, it's going down. Gotta get it here, I don't wanna wait. Take what I want, then I go train. Gotta get a win, I won't lose the game. This is my year, I ain't gonna break. Strap in, cause it's gonna be a long ride. Working on me every single day and night. There comes a time when your worlds will collide. If it's holding you back, push it right to the side.
On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal. On another level, I will never settle. Mind over matter, get the gold medal.
Ain't got no time for no fear. I work too hard to get here. Ain't got no time for no fear.
It's Tuesday night gaming, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this. The road has been long. The road has been difficult. It's also been glorious. Not without drama, not without speed bumps, but all roads lead us to this moment here today. It is time to crown a champion. As we say, hi, everyone, and welcome to NFL Red Zone Championship Edition.
Whoa.
Scott Hansen here with you, ready to bring you every touchdown.
Oh, Scott.
What's up?
It's the wrong show. This is NFL Tuesday Night Gaming.
Oh my gosh, I was having Red Zone flashbacks here, gang. We're not doing the touchdowns today?
No, it's the wrong studio. I told you. That's not Mondays. This is Tuesday.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, it's Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Oh, that means it's time for Tuesday Night Gaming, which
Let's go! Let's go!
And with that, we are jumping in to not just any Tuesday night, but the night where we actually crown our champion. 13 weeks to get here, and we had one team that was sitting on top in the season, but it could all fall apart tonight if they're not able to deliver, because we have OTK going against the Reign, and we're going to find out who the best team really is.
And more importantly, we have a special co-host guest, the one and only Scott Hansen, Red Zone.
Can we, I know I got a little Red Zone vibe at the beginning, but if this is the championship round,
Yes.
can we say that this is the witching hour for gaming? When wins become losses and losses become wins? I mean, the Red Zone crowd, they're clamoring for that.
That was pretty good. We need a thing like that.
We do. We just were not made for that.
The only like unique thing that I have is being really dumb on camera. That's like all I really have. But hey, tonight we might get a little bit of that, but we also are going to get a lot of really great moments because we have really great lineups for these squads. Obviously, every single week here, if you're just tuning in for the grand final, finals, we had 6 different organizations that would just get a different team every single week. We'd get a few NFL legends and mix them together with your favorite content creators in the gaming space. Ultimately, we found 4 teams to make it to the playoffs, and the result of that is on your screen right now. The Reign and OTK have made it all the way through after they took down Complexity and Incognito, both of them doing it in 2-0s as well.
Yeah, and these 2 teams were the one that were leading the charge towards the end of NFL Tuesday Night Gaming, the #1 and #2 spot. But officially today, we will find out who will reign supreme.
I got a question for you guys, actually, because, you know, I cover the NFL and I see all the moments, every game, every play, every snap. There are times when you know someone has the skills to be able to pull off some type of move or play or you know, one-handed catch.
Yeah.
And they don't do it because the moment becomes big. Have you seen that in the gaming space here as well, where you know they technically have the abilities to dominate a game, and then sometimes it just doesn't come on game day, doesn't come together?
Yes.
The pressure ultimately just takes them down. You know, he's probably going to get really mad if he hears this. Nick Merckx, when he was playing against Aiden, I think the pressure absolutely crushed him. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm definitely going to get a little bit of flack for that, but that was one of the moments that I definitely noticed.
And another one, it was Saikuno against Fusli in Fall Guys, and I think Fusli was told to go and grab the opponent so that they could win, and it was a miss, and they ended up losing.
Yeah, you know, the other moment that pressure tends to be overwhelming from one of the teams that I've really realized, OTK, my team, anytime that they have to install a game, that's usually they can't figure out how to even install the game. But we'll see today.
Yeah.
Everybody's here in the studio, so they shouldn't have any problems. Luckily, they have the appropriate chaperones to guide them through actually playing a video game. That's how immature my squad is.
Nice.
Yeah, but not always do people crumble under pressure. Sometimes they rise to the
my next
occasion.
question. Tell
and
me.
for that, we're going to see who rose to the occasion in the Hulu Play of the Game.
And for our Hulu play of the game, we're actually going to be looking at what we saw at the very end of last Tuesday night, and that's going to be none other than our Madden Showcase matchup. MMG, I believe he played 4 times here in this studio, and he never dropped a single game of Madden.
Wow.
So to add a little context, MMG has been, like I said, one of our consistent competitors, but also is a big Madden YouTuber. And he almost lost to Matt Leinart in this game.
I saw a clip of that one myself, and the look on Leinert's face was just because he's been a champion his whole life. And granted, when you go up against someone who basically does it for a living, that's the highest level.
Yeah.
But these guys still want to come out here and compete.
The level of competition that we saw in those Madden Showcase matchups was some of the highest competition I've seen in my 9 years of actually watching people play video games competitively, and it was for a show match. I loved that energy the entire time.
Yeah, and the very unique thing was he was able to play against people in all different positions in the NFL. I believe he played against a running back, he's played against defensive end, and the quarterback ended up being the one that was the most difficult for him.
Coming up here in just a little bit, I know we've got several positions from the National Football League represented in our championship round here. We'll get to that in just a bit, but tell me about this. Professional athletes, not esports athletes, but professional athletes, NFL players or soccer players or baseball, basketball. How do you find their skills, whether it's hand-eye coordination, just tenacity and competitiveness, fast twitch muscle work?
Yeah.
How do their abilities in real life translate to the e-world?
Well, I mean, definitely the competitive side.
Yeah.
So a little extra context. I used to be a D1 soccer player.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, so definitely the competitive side. They also said the ability to kind of like fast reactions and kind of keeping the pace going and like utilizing their brain a lot more in terms of the video games. It really helps. But then also just to decompress, right? Like whether they're out there for Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football, to be able to come back and just release whatever stress they had, whether they won or they didn't. We have some winners who are playing in today's competition. So actually, we should get into that, right?
Yeah, we definitely should. I will say, though, I also was an athlete.
Please.
So, I can see a lot of the parallels in that competitive mentality.
What form of athlete?
I was a water boy, so like if anybody got that, I would go and I would get them water, and hydration is definitely key.
They made a movie about you, as a matter of fact.
they
Adam Sandler
did.
played you in the movie.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
he
gosh.
did. I think he did. But we might get another movie because this matchup is going to be legendary.
Let's
I
go.
think we could get a movie based off of the people that we're having head-to-head tonight. Let's take a look at the teams that are going to represent OTK and the Reign. And as we get our first look at the squads here tonight, keep in mind that it doesn't matter what got pulled off for these teams on the 13 weeks that led up to this. And if you're an OTK fan, you're probably a little bit scared because the gamer representing us is Seer.
Now, Scott, you see Mike Williams and Asante Samuel Jr. Tell us a little bit about them.
Oh, absolutely. You're talking about one of, and you see Keenan Allen up here, the Los Angeles Chargers well represented here tonight. Cam Jordan, a 7-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman, and a great guy who probably has video games going on in his house constantly because he has multiple children running around the house, and I'm sure to keep them entertained, he's got gaming going on. But the two guys that you showed me immediately, Asante Samuel Jr. and Mike Williams, one of the best wide receivers in the game, one of the best young defensive backs in the game. I can't wait to get them out here and see how they are in the gaming world.
And I'm excited to tell you about Seer and Austin, who are coming from the gaming world. Seer's biggest achievement that we have written down right here in our notes is that he is left-handed.
Same here.
Wait, really?
I mean, I always thought I had something in common with Seer. I didn't know it would be that.
He's going to be so excited. So, Seer and Austin, I think the best way to describe it, and these are two of my very best friends.
Yeah.
We're theater kids. So they're going to be coming out, and they're definitely going to be getting in each other's faces a little bit. But Austin, I did hear that he's very good at Madden. I've never actually seen him play Madden, but his best game is actually Flight Simulator. So when we actually get into the competitive matchups today, we're going to have to see if he can rise to the occasion there and maybe help coordinate the team.
Well, and speaking of rise to the occasion, the Chargers came off of a win you were saying earlier.
They did,
Do you feel like that energy they'll bring into today's
I'm going to ask them that because I would think so because, the rhythms of an NFL player's life are you win and everything is great. You lose and it's like we got to, strip this down to the bolts and get it back right. The Chargers coming off a big win and now being in the playoff picture and being one of those teams that might be playing deep into January, they got to be feeling high right now, and I know they would love to win a championship before they compete for the NFL championship.
Yeah, a little bit of extra momentum under their belt for sure. And I do think, I'll obviously make a lot of jokes about Austin and Seer knowing them for so long, but they're really good people to have on your team when you kind of need that glue, right? And they're going to be able to really kind of lighten the mood, make it not feel like it is a championship, which I think is an important thing when you talk about the pressure that's going to be on everyone tonight.
I noticed in watching your guys' show from afar, it's great to be on here, by the way, and you said theater kids. Your awesome stage here makes me want to break out into some Phantom of the Opera or something.
Well,
this is
lucky for
gorgeous with the live studio audience and everything. I mean, I love it.
Tonight, after the show, we'll be doing karaoke on this stage.
So bring it on.
Yeah. We always do like the party at the end of the show. But the question is, who's going to be happier at that party? Is it going to be OTK or the Reign? Which team's actually going to be able to take it? And I want to start looking at these squads and who we think is going to come out on top because we haven't really even spoken about the games that they are going to be playing tonight. If you've been watching throughout all the different Tuesday nights that led up to this, you know that we do tend to switch up the games. We've had probably 5 different games that have been mashed up in different orders, but what are they actually going to be playing through tonight?
Well, they're going to start off with some Rocket League, which is always a fascinating one because, so for that game, you never know who's really, really good at it.
Because it's just slamming into everything.
It's like cars and soccer, but one of the best competitors before was an NFL player.
Oh, really?
It actually wasn't
Austin
even close.
Scott. Yeah,
Austin Scott.
Austin Scott, the running back from Philadelphia Eagles, sure, yeah.
He didn't even realize that it was actually the game. He thought that he was just warming up, and he 1v3'd the other team. He was so filthy, so good at the game, and it was a big reason that squad was able to make it so far. But for anybody who didn't get to see moments like that, who is just jumping in to see who is actually crowned the champion, we're going to catch you up all the way. We're going to take a look at the road to the championship.
He's going to take the angle. Oh,
Miskip with the goal! Going to try to find that positioning. Miskip again with the second.
Naden with a good bounce on that one. That was a solid shot from Helix.
Much distance, and that one is looking good. Blast trying to save it.
Wait a minute. Hit from Armani once again. The strike is there.
Can get herself into this fire. Shotguns the random player to the face.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh my God! No way! No way!
Overtime?
That's easy. That's easy.
Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Way smarter. Oh, am I flipping them? I'm flipping them. I'm flipping the names of the teams. But you know what I'm saying. There you go.
That's it. Now he's up.
As I'm talking about his disadvantage, clearly he's got a handle on this. All right, good job.
Good job. Yes! Gosh, I was just about to go.
No.
Watch out.
Oh, that's a bucket! That's a bucket!
Question I have for you, was it simple?
Simple, really.
Let's go, boys!
I'm a hexagon jump master. So.
Dude, what is happening? Wow. He's done.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Good luck. Have fun. And that's it, man. Let's have a good, clean game. All right?
That was very intimidating, Ninja. All right, that started to unlock some of the memories for me. I'm remembering exactly how we got here, which is really important. And I want to give a big shout out to Paramount Plus for actually bringing us that full look at everything that did happen to get us here. Be sure to hop over to Paramount Plus after the show. You can watch fantasy football there. We've talked about that movie quite a bit. I'm excited to give it a watch, and I'm excited to take a look at the actual matchup today. And I do want to give a shout out to Ninja as well. I forgot how important he really was for getting the squad here on the side of the rain.
Oh, yes, absolutely. He just came in hot playing Fortnite. And speaking about that, we won't be playing Fortnite tonight unless it's a tiebreaker. The two games that they're going to be playing are Rocket League and Fall Guys. Now, do you think that that's going to make a difference for OTK or the Rain so that they can't lean into those games? Or do you feel like it's just not going to matter at all?
It has never been more on the NFL Legends in a matchup.
Really?
Yeah, the fact that Sear and Austin are here. Look, Austin is actually one of the best hosts I've ever met in my entire life. He's an incredible host. He's going to do great in the interview. But when he has to pick up the sticks, I actually have no idea what's going to happen at all.
Well, we have two, as we showed the NFL players participating, we have two wide receivers, not only wide receivers, elite wide receivers in the game. And when you talk about Fall Guys, it is all about keeping your feet in the proper position, knowing where to take your steps. And if they can translate that, they're two of the best in the world at doing it on a real 100-yard football field. Can they do it on a hexagon at the right precise timing to keep themselves alive? I can't wait to watch that.
That is the best analysis we've ever had of a Fall Guys game. I'm very excited. And also, keep in mind, for Fall Guys, it's all hexagon. So it is going to be that one skill repeated over and over again, only on the hexagon maps.
Yeah, and then also we're going to have the Madden 1v1 showdown. Doesn't count for official points, simply for bragging rights, but Scott, I think you're gonna really enjoy that one.
I hope so, because I'll tell you this right now, the guys in the NFL that play Madden, and there's usually two camps. There are some guys who are like, yeah, you know what, I don't play Madden because I get enough football in my regular life. And then there are the guys who play Madden, and in players' lounges in the team facilities across the 32 teams in the NFL, you would think a Madden tournament among their teammates is as big as the playoff tournament in the NFL. They want those bragging rights. They want to know that, yeah, I beat you 42-14. I housed you. You couldn't do anything against me. And they let them hear about it all year.
We've started to see that come out on the stage.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet too.
Yeah.
You know, the trash talk starts flying a little bit. Yeah. People coming up on the stage being like, I'm going to be here next week as well. Who am I going to?
Well, this competition definitely brings out the best of the best, but you know who else does? Verizon.
Hey.
Because if you're still searching for the best holiday gift for that special someone, Verizon has your back. Stop by your local Verizon store for an amazing deal on an Xbox Series S. Shoot, I haven't even gotten one. You get a free Xbox wireless controller with each purchase of an Xbox Series S console.
If I wasn't on camera right now, I'd be tempted just to go right under the arm and just walk off the stage here. Look at that baby.
I mean,
look at that beauty.
Listen,
right there.
listen.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Here you go. Here you go.
You don't even know what
Happy holidays to you, and happy holidays to everyone else who would like to check it out via Verizon. Ooh.
Oh, hey now.
Hey now.
I actually have one at home. I am an Xbox junkie. I pre-order whenever a new system's coming out, and I'm old enough that I go back to the original Xbox.
Okay.
And so I was one of the first early adopters of getting my name on the waiting list for one, and I'll stand in line if I have to go to a physical brick and mortar store to pick up whatever the latest console is. So yeah, we'll have to give that one to someone else.
Hey, look, I mean, you can always use two. If you steal an Xbox, I'll get in less trouble for stealing an Xbox, right?
So I need to know if these are fake prop gifts over here, the ones that are wrapped, or if we can actually start shredding into them.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna start tearing into the gifts as the casters start actually tearing into everything that's gonna make up this matchup. We're gonna get the camera off us really quick so we can figure out what's inside. Casters, what do you have in store for us?
I'm giving you all I got, so sit back, enjoy and watch. I'm a rebel with purpose, yeah, I said it on purpose. Turn me up if you heard this. I said turn me up if you heard this. Get 'em up! I'm willing to do what they will not do. I'm willing to say what they will not say. But what about you? I said what about you? Whatever it takes. I'm willing to do what they will not do. I'm willing to say what they will not say. But what about you? I said what about you? Whatever it takes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get our finals started here for Tuesday Night Gaming. I'm Blaze, joined with the fantastic Avali. And Avali, what a road it has been to get here.
Oh my gosh, we have seen so many amazing NFL stars and streamers and creators come to the stage, duke it out in Rocket League, Fortnite, Madden, Fall Guys, all these amazing games, amazing players, and it has all come down to today.
And we've seen some crazy moments, throughout the weeks, and we got a chance to see the Hulu play of the games, and we got a chance to see Paramount give us a recap throughout all our great plays out there. And I'm trying to think, what was one of my favorite plays out there? We've seen some crazy Rocket League comebacks out here. It has to be the 1v3 on Fall Guys there, coming out for Complexity there a few weeks ago. What about yours?
For Repulse?
For Repulse,
that was going to be mine. That was the one that I was going to say. You know what? Why don't we throw it back to, I think, last week, where Rich told us that he didn't think that Seer was going to win a single game, and yet OTK ended up walking away with the win, and he's back to represent the squad again.
We found out who was the real one true king of OTK, and I hate to let you guys know, but hey, it gotta be Seer after that performance to get them here in the finals. And if I had to probably pinpoint another one, we saw so many crazy Madden matches. Okay, Austin Eckler put on a show, scoring winning touchdowns with himself. Andre Reed with dimes down the field. It's a lot that we got from our NFL players out there, but we also got a few in the studio today, some that you may have not seen before. So let's catch up with them and see what they had to say.
Okay, my name's OTK Seer, head of Department of Variety Gaming, the gamer, international gamer, top gamer, and as far as I'm concerned, Victor. I won the last tournament. I didn't even use 5% of my effort. I just got to have a Swedish massage, so this is my post massage, and these hands are actually insured. So if anything does happen today, we should be good, but I look forward to a nice clean victory, get in, get out, going with my A game. So I don't experience nervousness. It's more of a programmed instinct of survival. Nervousness sort of gets in the way. Yes, there are objectives. I neutralize those objectives. Today's competition, I did a little bit of an evaluation. It's not much of a threat. I head out there, I win. Like I did last week. And I take the dub and I head out. And that's just the way I roll, so. What doesn't it feel like? That's the thing. I was on a yacht in Italy last week. And I was popping bottles with my boy Will here, and I was thinking, I've done it all. I've seen it all, and it's because I'm a champion. As a result of that, what doesn't it feel like to be a champion? I don't know. I have the burden of being number one, numero uno, Ichiban, if you will, and I have to live with that burden. So unfortunately, I am unable to answer that question. words from my opponents, it could easily be said, I am hereby offering you the opportunity to stand down, yield, and save face. You can resign with dignity. And if not, I look forward to seeing you out there in the battlefield.
Hello, my name's AustinShow. I am a reality TV show host and not really a gamer. Look, I've heard a lot of things about what Sear has said about my skills in gaming and also Will. I'd like to say that they're really underestimating my capabilities. I may not look like a gamer, I may not have the best track record, but I'm confident I'm gonna take home the W with my team today. I've never played, I think I've played Fall Guys one time. Never played Rocket League, never played Fortnite. Don't know the controls. But I think that I've got a lot of natural skill. I'm very confident.
Now, you know, I thought I was going to see some videos of our NFL superstars, but instead, we get the one true king himself with the king treatment up there, ready to go. He only used 5% of his power in last week's show.
Guy, I need to talk about these guys for a second because...
There's a lot to say.
I worked very closely with both Will Neff and AustinShow, and I can confirm that at G4, the gaming network, I never saw AustinShow ever pick up a controller. I don't think that he has ever played a single video game in his entire life. Sure, flying a commercial jet, maybe, but a controller, absolutely not.
Well, it sounds like we had an interesting show ahead of us, and it's time to get the stage set. Rich, let's get this going.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting scenario when the two gamers we got actually don't know how to play video games, but they're backed up by incredible NFL legends on the side of OTK. You know, there are a few people on OTK who actually know how to play video games. They managed to get a pretty dominant season under their belt to get here, now represented by Sear, but they have incredible NFL legends to back him up.
I tell you what, the NFL players that are backstage right now, they may have just breathed a sigh of relief because I think they feel like, you know, the football field is my domain, and I like video games or I love video games, but when you play against a pro, you think it would be like a person trying to play flag football against these guys. Yeah. If they know that their gamers haven't picked up the sticks for some of these games, that's going to relax them a little bit.
These gamers are far...
Or make them more nervous.
Yeah, they are far from pro indeed, but they're not far from us. We're bringing them out onto the stage. The first squad to grace us with their presence is none other than OTK.
Let's go. Let's go, fellas. What's going on? Mike, Asante, come on over here. Fellas, good to see you. What's going on? Welcome, guys. Welcome. What's going on? All right. First question for the NFL guys, if I can, because, you know, NFL is my wheelhouse. If you don't mind, Sear, I'll come over here.
Please don't let them talk.
We have to share the microphone here. So you just came out of the tunnel for Tuesday night gaming. How does that compare, Asante, to coming out of the tunnel at SoFi Stadium?
Same, you see I came out there with my little swag, my little dance, you know, it kind of felt the same, but I'm just glad to be here.
Mike?
It was good. I mean, watching him talk, you know, he kind of gave me a little swagger, a little confidence in this, making the walk out, so I feel like we're pretty confident about this thing.
Who is the best video gamer on the entire Los Angeles Chargers roster? Any game.
What do you say, DJ?
I don't know. It all depends on what game you're talking about. If you're talking about Madden, probably Derwin James. You're talking about Fortnite, it's probably Keenan. Call of Duty, we got a lot of good players who play that, so it all depends on the game.
Okay. Rocket League? You're going to be in for a treat here tonight, then. Treat here tonight, yeah.
Very happy to hear that. Now, you know, they're talking about the best player on their team. Who do you think the worst player on our team is on OTK?
There isn't one. And I got to tell you something. Anybody that said anything negative about my gaming skills, that has been an absolute result of fear. That is a byproduct of their own fear. And I will crush them and that fear, and I'm going to do what I do best, which is eliminate and be the gamer.
Wow, I must be terrified then, because I have not said a single good thing about your gaming skills, but I did tell everybody your #1 skill.
I'm adopted.
And left-handed, and we're gonna have to see if that pays off, because we are about to bring on the competition. The team that will be playing against OTK, the team that did the best in the regular season, has a chance to dethrone them right now and take the whole victory. It's none other than the Reign.
Right, and I know the sea is walking in a limelight. Promise you gon' wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high risers, high tide. My crown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. We grind and you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way.
Let's go, Keenan. Let's go, Austin. Let's go. What's up, guys? Good to see you, Keenan. How are you? Austin, I'm Scott. Good to see you. I love the varsity jacket right there. Respect. You didn't bring your varsity jacket, Keenan. No, you didn't get it? All that matters is that you coordinate when you get the sticks in your hand here. Keenan, how you feeling about the competition tonight?
I'm feeling really good about it. I'm a gamer, so this is what I do.
What's your game?
Everything.
Ooh.
You know, I'm feeling good. I got Keenan on my team. With a player with this much skill, I think we're going to be fine.
We were talking before you guys got out here. Fall Guys is a game where it's all about getting your feet down in the right spot and knowing how to hop and have that coordination. You do that for a living and have been doing it at a all-pro level for years and years. Do you feel like Fall Guys will be your sport?
It could be. That's probably the least game that I play, because I don't feel like I have to craft it that much. It's like a little kid's game. But
let's put it this way.
It shouldn't be a problem.
If you haven't seen it, toe drag swag in the NFL, that's Fall Guys, basically. That's basically it.
Now, Fall Guys, maybe a little bit of a little kid game. I would say that your skill level in video games is probably that of a 5-year-old, unless you're playing Flight Simulator. Do you have any tricks up your sleeve, Austin, to host your way out of this?
I've been hearing a lot of talk from the other team and the hosts of the show. And I'm coming into this game with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, and I think I'm going to surprise a lot of people today.
We've got him angry. That's a good starting place.
This is a man who knows how to compete angry. In fact, some people might not know your nickname that developed over the course of years. Lay it on the folks there.
Yeah, the Slayer.
Slayer.
Yeah. It kind of speaks for itself. He come in, do what he do, and we're going to eliminate the opponent.
You got 2 of your Chargers teammates that are going to try and bash your brains in right now.
They're the ops right now. They the ops, so it could go bad for them.
No team colors right now. Keenan's out for Keenan and win a championship.
Absolutely.
Hey, can I ask you one football question, though? You guys, all 3 of you guys are coming off a big, nice win. One of your better all-around performances of the year. Chargers took care of the Dolphins on Sunday Night Football. How confident is your bunch here as the playoff pushes in earnest in the NFL?
We're feeling real good about ourselves. We're getting some guys coming back off injury. As you've seen last week, Mike came back. Corey Linsley was back. The offense was moving at high pace. As long as we can build on that and keep it going, we're going to be fine.
You're going to be pursuing a championship into deep December and January. You can win a championship here tonight on Tuesday Night Game.
Let's get it started.
Let's go.
Yeah, and also, do want to introduce, you may have noticed, only 2 players on the stage right now. We actually do have Cam Jordan here standing by. He is going to be playing remote tonight, so we can talk to him really quickly and see how he's feeling about the lineup. Cam, I just want to ask you really quick. We can scooch over so we can bring him on in here through the virtual realities. Cam, which game is your strong suit? We haven't really had an opportunity to hear what you're excited to play.
Look, we're going to have to say I'm excited to play Rocket League if we're going to talk about either Rocket League or Fall Guys. Fall Guys, But at least Rocket League, me and my son, my oldest son, Ken Jordan, we be out here scraping, and then we get online and get scraped. So, it's one of those things where I got high confidence that at least I played, Rocket League at a high clip with the kid. It's just different once you get a 7-year-old off the sticks and then you play like real adults that do this. There's levels to everything. You know what I'm saying? It's always another level.
Cam, it's your guy Scott Hansen here in Los Angeles. Good to see you, Cam. Welcome to the show here.
My God.
Cam, I don't know if you've ever tackled Keenan Allen in your career. I know the Saints and the Chargers don't play very much. Have you guys at a Pro Bowl at some point or sometime in the NFL? Because your teammates tonight, usually opponents whenever your two teams face.
For sure. I mean, I feel like I hit him enough in practice when he was a freshman, Keenan. Like it was a long time ago. I feel like I might have caught him on like a bubble screen or something like that when we played one of the numerous times. But yeah, you're right. I ain't got a good enough lick. Yeah, bro. I had to.
Well, you guys are going to team up and go for a championship here tonight. We wish you the best, Cam.
And with that,
Absolutely.
we are ready. Cam, thank you very much. Everybody, thank you very much for hopping up on the stage. We're going to get you into the booth right now, and we're going to see who's going to come out on top, whether it's going to be OTK or the Reign. We're going to hop up to the casters and get this started.
Thank you so much, Rich. And man, obviously the tension on that stage right now. We got, you know what, this may be the most evenly matched teams I think we've ever had on TNG.
Exactly, because we have both of our, streamers, content creators, whatever you want to call them. You just can't call them a gamer.
Yeah, that part, the content creators.
You just can't. You just can't. So when it comes down to talking with our NFL players, hearing the confidence, hearing the experience, hearing from the Slayer, are you kidding me?
The Slayer himself, Keenan Allen on the stage, he says, hey, it doesn't matter who's in front of me, I'm going to give them that work. And then I think Cam may have had one of the most fearsome interviews that we've had out here. He says, hey, you know what, I'm ready to get it down. Okay, me and my son, we've been out here practicing, but I'm about to get my licks in, okay? And you don't want to take a lick from Cam Jordan, the defensive end there of the Saints. It will leave a mark, but we'll see if he can leave some marks on his opponents here in Rocket League to get this one kicked off. Now, I got a chance to watch our players play a little bit, okay, before today. They was upstairs getting their controls down packed so we can have some tight competition today. And Asante Samuel says, and he said on the stage, like, hey, I'm good at Rocket League, okay? I'm the one you want to watch out for when it comes down to that Chargers core. And so I think it's going to be a little battle here between him and his teammate Keenan Allen out there.
Give me some of the insider info. You said you were watching them play. Who was scoring the goals? Who was managing the controls?
So when I got up there, Keenan was whooping somebody's butt 7-3. Okay, 7-3. I don't know who he was. Then he passed up the sticks, and someone else was starting to score. And so these guys can play. They were playing some 1v1s out there.
So it was 1v1?
It was 1v1s.
Okay, so that's important to know because this isn't a 1v1. This is a 3v3 scenario.
Yes.
So just because you have one player who is absolutely fantastic on the controls, they could have one or two teammates accidentally knock that ball into their own goal and set them back a couple points.
It definitely could be, right? And so, like, from seeing how everything was kind of trickling down upstairs, I think that maybe OTK is going to have the advantage to kick this one off in Rocket League. But as we heard all of them say up there, we don't got too much experience in Fall Guys. So we'll see what's going to happen on the flip end when we get there because we're definitely going to be playing both of those. Now, if we get to Fortnite on our tiebreaker, that's going to prove to be exciting. Definitely looking forward to that. You guys don't want to miss out on it. But here, Austin Snow. I want to ask you about him, okay?
Austin Show?
Austin Show, yeah, Austin Show. How do you think he's going to perform? Because he didn't have a lot of confidence there on the main stage.
You know, I think that it was veiled confidence. This is what I'm going to say about Austin Show. I think that he could actually surprise us here today. You know, I think that he is down to prove all the naysayers wrong. I think that, you know, when it comes to Rocket League, he'll get out of the way, and I think that's the most important part, and that's the best way to contribute. Exactly, and I think that when it comes to Fall Guys, I mean, listen, Fall Guys, the entire objective is you don't want to fall into the vat of little pink goo, and Austin has been learning how to fly airplanes recently.
Wow.
So if anything, he's been learning how to do the opposite of fall. The man's been flying. So I think that him and his squad can pull it off.
Well, we'll see if they can soar through this matchup into being champions here on Tuesday Night Gaming. The Reign needs it, okay? The Reign has been our most fearsome team throughout Tuesday Night Gaming, consistently week in and week out, having some of our top content creators out there battling out for the Reign. But we're about to get our first series underway. It's going down on Rocket League. And for you guys at home, if you've never seen Rocket League before, well, let's tell you a little bit about it.
Rocket League. Rocket League is an arcade soccer video game developed and published by Psyonix in 2015. 2 teams of 3 players will have to clash in a soccer match on a mini field. Players will have a set of BO3 series, with each match lasting for 5 minutes. The main objective is to score more goals than your opponent. If there is a tie by the end of the match, it will be immediately determined by sudden death overtime. So choose your car and get ready for the game.
All right, we're about to see here soon if the Chargers wide receiving core is going to have that same movement on the turf for Rocket League, okay, as they do on the NFL field out there. We know that they can run plays. We know that they can coordinate. We know that they are fast. But as we heard Scott Hansen say before, the pressure of the finals, okay? Can they perform when they come out here today? We're about to find out.
You could see all of our players. We just saw Team OTK. Now we're taking a look at the rain with AustinShow and Keenan beside him. And look at all of those special Santa socks hanging behind him. I wonder what's inside. And oh, as we say that, we are jumping directly into our first game. Chad Billington, 94, need him to face towards that orange goal. As you can see, AustinShow and the Rain are in orange, meaning that OTK is on the side of the blue. And just a refresher, this is a best-of-5 series, and we have a quick pause, but that's okay. We're talking about the rules of the game right now.
Exactly, right? This is the best time to have a pause, okay? Early on in the game.
All right, so we're getting a quick restart because we had one player, quick little issues. You see Sear and his, shock and disappointment, but that's fine. We're getting everything restarted. And again, this is a best-of-5 series for Rocket League. The way the rules work is the most points at the end of 5 minutes or the first one to hit 3 goals will be winning that set. Sear just standing up in absolute shock.
I think he was kind of upset with the rest. He was like, that's a win, right? The game's over. Of course we're going to win. Let's just save everybody some time, give us the dub, and let's move on over, towards Fall Guys. But I don't think that's the case here, Sear. You're going to have to work for this one, just like how you worked for it last week.
Oh, we have some trash talk going on between the 2 squads right now. They're yelling at each other.
Oh, isn't it beautiful to have all our contestants, pretty much all our contestants in studio today? I know if we can get Cam a mic, he'll be yelling all throughout the venue.
Oh, Sear taking off the jacket.
Yo. It's getting serious quick out here. He's going to even put an elbow on the desk, lean in. I even think I saw him clean off his glasses a little bit over there, too, as well.
He's getting ready to play. I think Austin was the one with the technical issues. We saw one of our wonderful production hands helping him out a second ago. But here we go. We are back into our first game of the day of Rocket League as that ball is flying back towards the side of the Rain.
Yes, it is. On board here. And that's going to be Keenan Allen as he's trying to rush down and get that score. But off the rip, Chad Billington, Cam Jordan, put it in for the Rain. All that practice with him in the sun is paying off.
Absolutely. You saw just the lump of all 3 OTK players not guarding that goal. Let's go ahead and listen in and see if they're changing their strategy.
Oh, I missed the whole ball.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh, sorry.
Cam Jordan, he got a little cheek going or something, bro.
That's him?
Yeah, that's him.
How you know?
You can see it on his name. Well, I don't know, 94. I hope that's him. I hope that's him. I'm attacking, bro. Oh, let's go. Oh, man. Damn!
I'm gonna throw up.
No! Yeah, Keenan! Tell that boy, chill out, man. What's up?
This is not good.
We gotta get something now. We can't go out like that.
In the first game of our Rocket League set, in an astonishing 31 seconds, Cam Jordan scoring 3 goals with the hat trick to kick it off.
Back to back to back for Cam Jordan.
What?
Oh my
Is it Mike Jordan or Cam Jordan with the three-peat out there? Man, what a legendary performance right there.
And OTK is just left speechless. Absolutely speechless. We saw a lot of, showboating on the side of OTK. We saw Seer getting up. He's checking his watch. What is he checking his watch for? He thinks it's time to go right now?
I don't know. It's time to play. I tell you that right there, okay? He's going to have to look on over it. And some of those Swedish massages we saw get him earlier during his interview, he's going to have to hook maybe Asante Samuel up with that same treatment over there, okay? Because he needs some goals scored out there. And it's either coming from him or Mike Williams.
Yeah, maybe Will Neff got him a little too relaxed, and he needs to, build back up into that excitement, that tension, in order to pull off some of these plays in Rocket League. Because right now, that performance was just absolutely pathetic.
Yeah.
That was the Seer that Rich was telling us about last week.
He was warning us about time in and time again. But hey, it's only the first game of our Rocket League set. We still got to hop into game number 2. It's a best of 5, so you got to win 3. And now we see the Slayer show on your screen right now. Now, we don't got Cam Jordan in studio, but those two gentlemen on your screen are very, very happy after that first performance. Uh-oh. Here's the
there we go.
massages.
There we go. We see
coming
Will.
in hot.
I wonder what Will is saying to him. Can we hear?
Oh, I think we can kind of make it out. So you got it, King. Loosen up here. Okay? They scared of you. All right? We had to give them one. Make it a good game. I read lips before.
You read lips?
Yeah, I read
Okay. Okay. And Will just scrambled off stage.
Mm-hmm. All right. As they're about to lock it in, it's a game number 2 here. You're starting to see a few players over there go elbows to knees. That means that they're getting serious, folks, okay? If you think about all the times you gamed at home on your couch, on your chair, when you lean into your screen, it's getting serious.
Here we have the instant replay. Coach Will Neff really trying to get Seer into the moment.
Finger strength on that.
Exactly. You can see there is,
he took a week of stress away with each pump.
Exactly. These
Wow.
two, they have a bond, all right? And it's shared through massages. Pre-game
How much
massages.
is his services? I can invoice that.
You're gonna have to ask.
I will. I'm gonna get his number.
See, I don't know if there's a viewer threshold that you have to hit on Twitch in order to be a part of that club. You can't be like a 1K Andy. You gotta at least be at the 3K.
I'm pretty sure we can figure something out here, okay? Granted, me and my 3K, we go a long way. It's like a strong 3K, like the movie 300. We get things done.
All right, and as we are currently waiting for our players to get back into the lobby, I wonder if maybe there's just a little bit of fear on the side of OTK. Maybe they're scared to get back behind the wheel as they are currently solving this thing. Fun fact, I got in a little bumper, and now I am scared of getting behind the wheel of a car. So, I think I'm going to get one of those Barbie Jeeps. And I think that's going to be my new mode of transportation.
What color?
Pink.
Hot pink. Ooh.
Hot
See,
pink.
I know you